Good afternoon, ladies. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all this morning?
I'm fine, miss. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How was your weekend? It was good?
Yeah, it was good. What about you?
Alhamdulillah. It was good. Now it's getting hotter day by day, but alhamdulillah. Yes.
Good afternoon, teacher. How are you?
Good afternoon, my dear. Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Thank you so much. Is that Rawasan?
Yes.
Yeah. How have you been, Rawasan? How are you, Arij, Fatima? Assalamu alaikum.
I've been good, thank you.
Very good, alhamdulillah. All right, ladies. So we have 13 attendees. So let's get started. In the last class, we were discussing about the immune system. So we'll quickly recap it and start with active and passive immunity today, which is on page number 135 from your textbooks. Okay, ladies, so please open page number 135. So let's get started. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rabbi inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a, oh Allah, increase us in beneficial knowledge. The objectives for the topic today would be to discuss about the difference between active and passive immunity and and to explain what actually is active and passive immunity, inshallah. And under the KWL, let me ask you questions from the content we covered in the last lesson. We were discussing about the immune system. What is the difference between antibodies and antigens? Isn't it, ladies? So who's going to tell me what are antibodies? Rawasan, would you like to answer this question?
Okay. An antibody is a protein molecule with a particular shape.
Yes, it is of a particular shape and it is a protein which is produced by which kind of WBC? Rawasan? Phagocytes or lymphocytes? Is it the lymphocytes? Is your mic working, Rawasan? Is there a problem with your mic? I can't hear you if you're trying to speak. Hiba Aftab says, Miss, can you invite me? Sure, let's invite Hiba. Yes, Rawasan, is there a problem with your mic, sweetie? I can't hear you. Yes, I've invited Hiba Aftab. Rawasan says, sorry, my mic is cut off. Okay, no problem, Rawasan. Anybody else who would like to answer this question, ladies? I want you to explain the difference between an antibody and an antigen. North, could you please answer this question, North Abdullah? Arish Fatima says Y-shaped. Y-shaped are antigens or antibodies? Arish. Okay, Sarah, would you like to answer this question?
Is my voice visible now?
Yeah, it is audible now. Yes. Who is it?
Oh,
is it Sarah or Rawasan?
It's Rawasan.
Yeah, Rawasan, go ahead.
An antibody is a blood protein that is produced against a specific antigen. An antigen is any substance that triggers an immune response in the body. An antigen is also known as an immunogen, I think. And it can be either protein, carbohydrate, lipids, or nucleic acid. And antigen is caused, the cause is either disease or allergic reaction, and there are 4 types.
Did we study about the 4 types of antigens?
No, but I studied it before.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Rawasan. That was the right answer. As you can see in this picture, ladies, the antigen is the protective outer coat, you can say, of an the pathogen which enters our body, whereas antibody is produced by the proteins which are produced by our lymphocytes. So if this antibody fits exactly into the antigen, only then it can act and kill that particular antigen and also the pathogen. So as you can see, the lock and key mechanism works exactly like that. Over here you can see the cup-shaped antibody, which is A, can exactly fit into this particular antigen and can destroy it. All right, so the antibodies are produced by lymphocytes but not the phagocytes, and lymphocytes have receptors in their cell membranes that have a complementary shape to a certain antigen. So which line of defense is this, the antibody production? Is it the first line, the second line, or the third line of defense?
I think it's the second.
Yes. So we can say it is the second line of defense, very right answer, where in the WBC they produce the antibodies. And the third line of defense would be, we can say that when we take vaccinations, the defense which is produced by our body is the third line of defense. All right, thank you so much, ladies. So shall we do a quick poll on whether the vaccines are harmful to us or no? The COVID-19 vaccine, which is the talk of the town now. So do we need to take the COVID-19 vaccine or no? Shall we do this poll? For that, you need to open an app, which is classpoints.app. Okay, and you will get a code which you can use, ladies. I will give you the code right now. And you first need to log on to this app.
What's the name of the app again?
Okay, let me show you. The name of the app is classpoint.app. CLASSPOINT. Classpoint. Yes, my dear.
Miss, you can send the link. It will be much better.
Yeah, this is the ClassPoint app. Can you see? You can also scan it here. I can see Jonah has joined already. This is your class code. Is Jonah from our class?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Jonah, for joining. I'm waiting for other ladies as well. This is the app, the classpoint.app. Once you log on to this, Google it, and the first link you get, and then you will use this code in order to join the class. Very good. I see Sarah also have joined. Dua, very good. Rawasin, great. Quickly, ladies, I want all of you to join. And the question is whether we need to take the COVID-19 vaccine, or for that matter, any vaccine, or no. Arid Shah has joined. Very good. The other ladies might join.
Teacher,
Yeah.
is it any vaccine?
Yeah, any vaccine you may answer, or for that matter, the COVID-19 vaccine also, which we are going to take off, or most of you have taken, I'm not sure. So we are debating this question whether we need to take the vaccine or no. So you will give me a poll wherein you will be having three options, in which option 1 is yes, option 2 is no, and option 3 is unsure. All right, your time starts now. You may start polling. Yes, no, or unsure. Okay, I've got 2 responses for yes, 2 responses for no, and 3 responses for not sure. I will catch hold of the girls who are not sure now. Okay, great. I have 3 responses for no is going stronger now. Yeah. Anybody else who is still giving the poll? I'll give you I'll give you 10 seconds more, and then we will close the submissions. Yes, ladies, quickly. All right, the time is up, so we will close the submissions. So, so the poll response is that 3 of you, you said no. I'll come back to the unsure girls. Why did you say no? Why, according to you, what are the reasons for you not to take the vaccine? What are the reasons? You think the vaccines are harmful to us, or why do you think they are harmful? Who opted for no, ladies?
I did.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes, Sarah. Why do you think they are? You think they are harmful? Why did you opt no?
No, I'm not talking about the general vaccines for now, but I'm talking about the COVID-19 vaccine because, first of all, it's not a long-term guarantee. It's just a 3 to 7 months. You're safe from the COVID, and that's only for 68%. You're still, you're not fully safe from you're not fully immune for the COVID disease, and many people have allergic reactions.
Yes, Sarah. Very good. Very well answered. See how Sarah has expressed her views. She thinks that yes, of course, according to the news which we are listening to these days, I can say 10% of the people of Saudi Arabia or Jeddah especially have got vaccinated, and most of them have had side effects, especially the people who had prevailing or existing medical conditions. They had a few side effects. I heard the side effects mostly were clotting of the blood. And if the patient is a blood pressure patient, and then there was a drop or rise of the blood pressure, and similarly if the patient had any heart condition or any other existing condition, that got worse. Okay, but though there are also patients for whom the symptoms were only swelling and later they were perfectly fine. Very good, Sarah. So that is why Sarah opted for no. What about the others? Who else opted for no? Rawasan, did you opt for yes or no?
I put maybe.
You said maybe. Okay,
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, why weren't you sure? Weren't you sure about the COVID-19 or the entire vaccination system?
The entire vaccination, because some people the vaccine helps them, but like Sarah said, the corona vaccine, some people do get side effects and they will not. Basically, what I've heard, some of my friends did get the vaccine and it made them feel worse. It made them ill and they did end up having corona and going to hospital. So I'm sort of like no, because it differs from people to people.
Yeah, it does differ from people to people, Rawasan. But generally about the vaccines, are you against the vaccines? Did you get vaccine when you were young for the general kinds of diseases which we take?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. So generally, are you against vaccines, or you're only talking about the COVID-19 one?
Mostly the COVID-19, yeah.
All right, great. So yes, that could be a view which you may express, because COVID-19 vaccine is yet not successful. We are still trying various versions of the COVID-19, and a few are successful, a few are not. So maybe we may wait till we get a successful or a proper version of it, which is you can say from the WHO, but already the WHO has certified the vaccine which is circulating in Saudi Arabia. But we also have the Saudi Arabia's vaccine. We also have vaccine from Europe, I heard, which is also working well. So by the time we settle down with which one is good and whether it is working or no, it's better for us not to get vaccinated. But otherwise, vaccination is a very good way of developing our immune system, our defense against that particular disease. No, not for COVID-19, because we are not sure of it so far. But generally, vaccines are a good way of providing a defense system to the body. Okay, so that was Rawasan and Sarah. Would you like to speak again, or you raised the hands earlier? You want to say something? Go ahead.
I was going to say, just like you said, the vaccine, my uncle, they got the vaccine from a different place and they did get side effects, but my mum didn't. And the one that my uncle got, there was on the news, it said it was dangerous and they're not really putting it out anymore.
Oh, so you got vaccinated and you got the side effects. So you
No,
experienced
one of my relatives did.
one of your relatives got.
No, they didn't get side effects. They got ill and stuff.
They got ill.
Just like a little ill, not like hospital ill.
Ah, okay. See, yes, I heard of the same thing. There are many side effects which are surfacing, due to which most of them they don't want to get vaccinated as early now. But maybe after about 3 to 6 months, if it is really successful and the people are getting it done, and if it works, then we may also go ahead and take the vaccine. But for now, we may still wait. If we can say it is a waiting period. Yes, Dua?
Teacher, I was wondering, may I elaborate more on what I chose?
Sure, please.
Well, to be honest, there's no certain answer, because the vaccine might potentially carry a harmful substance or not, and they might have side effects depending on how the person's body reacts to it. So it isn't 100% guaranteed. Doesn't mean we'd have to stay away from it, but we wouldn't view it as others do. So especially the people who have serious health issues, they might have to be cautious before taking the decision to take a vaccine.
Yes, perfect. Very well put, Dua. Yeah, we are also discussing about the same thing. Of course, the people who have medical conditions or the people who are elderly, though they are being encouraged to get vaccinated earlier than the younger people, but still they might have to think and take a decision. They might have to consult a doctor regarding their medical condition before they go ahead and take this shot. Because sometimes our body may react differently to it. What I heard is, because I'm not talking about the other vaccines which have been successful already. I'm only talking about this particular COVID-19 vaccine, because still we are not sure of the right version of it. And I heard that even after getting vaccine, there are cases surfacing of that particular person getting infected with COVID-19 even after taking the vaccine. So we have various opinions, and we are also encountering in our relatives and in our friends that they are getting vaccine, because one of our friends got vaccine the other day. They took the vaccine at airport, and it was a vaccine from Europe, as I told you, not from Saudi Arabia. And they said it was working, but by far they only have a swelling. But maybe it might work, inshallah. But we have to wait for about 15-20 days for us to know about that particular person's response. Yes.
My dad took the vaccine. He took the Pfizer.
What happened after he took the vaccine?
So it was like a week ago. You know where he got the injection on his arm. He said there's no like symptoms. It's just it hurts when you like press, the whole arm hurts. That's it. He took his first dose, and he has to take another dose for it to like be effective.
Perfect, mashallah. See, so some of them, it is very nice. The body accepted it, and especially the people who are in medical field, the doctors and all, they need to be, it is a must for them. It is a compulsion for them to get vaccine first, so that they could work, they can carry out their work. Thank you so much, Nanda, for that information. Is your father a doctor?
No, but he does have a diabetes, so.
Oh, good. So the doctor prescribed that he should take it first. Yeah, good. Yeah, see, so it's better for the people who are going out nowadays, instead of but you are at home still. So even if you don't take, alhamdulillah, it's okay. But the people who are mingling in the society, especially in the medical field, who have to come across a lot of people in their day-to-day life, it's better for them to get vaccinated. But still, we have this debate about the side effects only. Because as Nada said, now her father didn't have any symptoms. It was perfectly fine. Because swelling is okay. You will have a little pain and swelling for a few days after you get vaccine. That is perfectly fine, unless you have any other side effects like rashes, or your body is reacting badly, or blood clots, etc. Yes, Sarah, go ahead.
I was wondering, don't vaccines usually take a long time? They try and test many things and then develop it. And I was wondering how this happened so fast.
It's been an year, Sarah, isn't it? So
but
recollect. Yeah, go ahead.
For like previous diseases in the past, like for chickenpox or for polio, they took several years, not 1 year, but they took several years to develop a vaccine.
Yeah, I agree, Sarah. So that was yes, they worked on it, the various scientists, and they came up with the excellent version of the vaccine back then. But today, because of the technology which we have, and also the need for the vaccine is so much, it's so demanding because the entire world.
Chickenpox wasn't like a pandemic; it didn't spread out as much.
Well, what about the plague then?
The plague was back. That was like.
So we can talk about various examples. Yeah, true. All of you can have
as advanced back then than we weren't as advanced back then, of course. So that's why it took so long for people to discover the vaccine for the plague.
Yeah. So considering the technological advancements we have today, actually 1 year is way too long because they were expecting a vaccine last year itself. Alhamdulillah, once we have the vaccine today, but we are still, there is a question mark, a big question mark as to whether we need to take it or no, because of the various rumors which are floating. Okay, but we can make sure if one of you can, as Nada's father has taken and my one of my family friends has taken. So only when we are taking it, even at our school, I believe most of the teachers have taken today and now. And most of the doctors are taking, and nurses, doctors, they have to take it before they go to their field and they face the patients. So it is a compulsion for them. So once they most of the majority of the people they start taking, then we will get the result that yes, it is working or no. So we need to have faith. Inshallah, it should work. Otherwise, the entire world is under lockdown. We need it. It is the need of the day. Vaccines should be given because the way, the second wave also is spreading so fast. Not in Saudi Arabia, but I heard in India and in, I believe in Dubai and all, even the second wave has got a lot of...
It started in the UK.
Yeah,
UK
it started in
pretty
the UK.
bad. Like I have family there, and like they say they're still in like pretty tight lockdown. Like they're not allowed to go out and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's exactly like
really
happened last year.
close.
Yeah, true. Yes, in other countries, it's spreading like fire again. It is the same scenario we had last year. So we are again back to square one. So how will we stop it? And we need to try out various vaccines, and we need to come up with the best version of it as early as possible. And it is a trial and error method which is going on now. We have to take it. Someone or the other out there has to take it and prove that yes, it is working. Only then the other people also can take it. But I believe the young children and the one which are vulnerable, like the adults who have medical conditions, should back off right now, and maybe the ones between the ages of 20 to 40 who are young and mashallah healthy, they should get vaccinated during this stage now, and if their body is accepting it well, then inshallah all of us should be vaccinated now. I heard they've started giving the vaccines everywhere now. So I think apart from these people who already have any existing conditions or who want to wait a little longer, others should get vaccinated and go ahead about it. Otherwise, for how much time will we fight this pandemic? We need to get out of it, isn't it? There should be a solution for it. It's the second year now, and still we are fighting it. The second wave is going on, and you never know what might happen. What might be the future of this if we are not coming up with a stronger version of vaccine as early as possible.
Isn't there also like this new virus called the Ebola virus that's going around?
Yeah, Ebola virus also was going around, but that is not spreading so fast. And I believe we got a vaccine for Ebola virus already. We have it. Isn't it, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a virus. There's a vaccine for Ebola.
Yeah, there is a vaccine for Ebola already.
Right?
Yeah.
Literally everything has to do with greed and money. People are not given the vaccine because they can't pay for it. So that's why it's a threat.
Yeah.
In like poor areas in Africa where they don't get enough nutrition, or they drink dirty water, or they aren't given enough
They don't have proper hygienic conditions.
Yeah, proper hygienic condition.
Yes.
They're not given proper
Food.
yeah,
And yes.
and stuff, and then they're not given the vaccine because they can't afford it. So
Right,
that's why
right.
it's a
Yeah,
threat.
yeah. They are the poor countries wherein this virus is spreading, where hygiene is not being followed, and there's people are starving there. Leave alone about virus, they are dying there due to lack of food. So that is again another subject of discussion if we want to discuss about that. But in the developing countries like Saudi Arabia and all, we can take it and. I think we should take it. I am for it. But it's just that maybe for these 1-2 weeks, I want to wait. Otherwise, we have to take it. All of us, we have to take it so that our life get back to normal and so that we can fight off this virus altogether, inshallah. All right, ladies. Anybody else who wants to express your views apart from the ladies who spoke already?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Wasn't there like a Middle Eastern corona back in 2012? But then it was a smaller wave and they had it under control.
Are you talking about SARS? SARS?
No, it was called Corona. I remember it was from the camels
Yeah,
and stuff.
but it was a smaller wave and they had it under control real quick.
And I remember we were in school and everyone was talking about it and we got like, so scared and everyone was like, "Oh my God, put your mask on, you're gonna die."
Really? When was it? It was about 2-3 years ago?
No,
Yeah, I think it was around 2012. And
2012. Oh, okay.
It was the Middle Eastern corona only. Like it originated in the Middle East.
Yeah, it started from camels and stuff.
From the camels. Okay.
Yeah, from the camels.
Oh yeah, I remember as well.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember we were in school one day and they were like, what do you call it? They were telling us about it and we were all so scared. I remember
I saw it on
I was going home by the bus at that time.
Okay.
Everyone was so scared. We were like sitting far away from each other. "Don't come near me. I'm gonna die."
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's mashallah. All right. Okay. Yeah. I do remember about SARS, but I have no clue. I don't know where I was when this was happening. But thank you for bringing it to my notice. Maybe then you think it is a conspiracy that they are doing against China, that they did it and they fabricated it and they made this virus so that the entire world is closed down and then China can economically rise and all. So all this is, you think, is a conspiracy then?
So the thing is, right? Okay, so before COVID, of course, they were saying we're in World War III. Basically, it's not weapons, but it's just economical war. It's between the two powers in the world currently, which is the U.S. and China. People are saying it's either the U.S. trying to kill all Chinese or the Chinese trying to kill all the U.S.
Yes.
So it's either one of these, and it just got out of hand, and now they don't know what to do. That's why people say don't mess with the biotech.
Yes, that's what was surfacing around everywhere, that the China people did it. They did it deliberately, and now they are facing the consequence. The entire world has to face because of China. But again, the president of China came ahead, and I believe he gave the clarity.
I don't think it's China. I don't think China made it, because why would they? If they had they made it, they would have they would have let it spread somewhere far away from its own country, but the epicenter was in China.
But there was
isn't it? From there it was spreading, so they had to prove that spreading in China, and then but later, if you could remember, also the China was the Wuhan, I believe. The Wuhan was the first city to get it under control. Isn't it? Within 3 or probably 4 months, everything was under control in Wuhan, when we were suffering. If you could recollect last year, when during March, April, May, when we were sitting at home, everything was.
Yeah, but it took I don't think it was 4 months. It was quite a long time. It killed a lot of people. They had, and it was because they started quarantining really quickly, like after the virus spread. Yeah, they took contact to that city was closed. No one can go in and out. Yeah. Everyone is at home. because they did, like, I was watching stuff.
Yes.
They did interviews with people.
Yes.
Yeah, they did interviews with people that were living in that city.
Yeah.
They said they were not even allowed to go out to get food.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The government would deliver food for them to like basic necessities like nutrition and stuff. They would be delivered at their doorstep. They would leave and you would take your food.
Yeah.
For like 4 months, it was like that. That's why it got under control.
Yes, we can say that. Of course, the excellent measures were taken in China. When we checked out the news, nobody was out, and yes, the groceries also were being supplied to them, and there were these huge sanitizers through which they have to pass through, and everything was under lockdown. Not a single bird you could see outside, unlike what we had here. Yeah, maybe
the same thing with New Zealand. Like right now, over there, they have everything under control.
Yeah.
Like you don't even see wearing masks or anything.
They are not even wearing masks now?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
New Zealand and
Australia.
It's because people are saying countries that are the prime ministers that are women are under control because women know how to control situations.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, that makes sense because New Zealand, Finland, any country that has a female prime minister, it's always like they get the situation under control like really fast.
Yes, mashallah, because women are the best at taking decisions and taking decisions at the right time too. That is very important because we in Saudi Arabia we must have put control on the travel way back. The decision was taken by New Zealand, or for that matter, Canada also. They stopped international travel long back so that there is no going in.
They took it seriously in the beginning.
They took it very seriously.
We didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, it's just not going to come here. It's all the way in China. How are they going to come here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I remember last time during March itself, from January actually, we were discussing about it. We were talking about it, but still it was like story which we were talking about.
Like, oh my God. I remember once we were in English class or math class, we were talking about the coronavirus and we were like saying, oh my God, people are so dramatic. They're closing schools and everything.
Yeah, I remember. And
we were watching these videos in Ghost Town.
We just won't get corona over here like it's Saudi Arabia. And then we went back home for the weekend. We came back, we took our midterm, and then we just never went back.
We just did one midterm, I remember.
Midterm itself, we just gave the first
we did the first midterm.
Yes, I remember very clearly that particular day. And yes, even I was in the mindset that why would this virus infect Saudi Arabia? And though that same particular day, my husband was coming home and telling me that yes, they're talking about lockdown even in Saudi Arabia, then I was still debating that no, it might not happen here. But
that was the same thing we did. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I was really happy when it first happened because there was the midterms. I was like, yes, no midterms.
In the beginning it was fun, then it got boring.
Yeah, it got boring, definitely, yes. Earlier, we enjoyed for the first 3 months, I must say. But though during Ramadan,
I was like, please, school starts.
Yeah. But now you want the school to start as early as possible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's enough of this. We want to look at each other. We want to mingle with our friends, our schoolmates. And we also have this decision from the MOE now that unless 70% of the students and the teachers are vaccinated, they cannot start schools.
But the thing is, Miss, people under 18 are not allowed to take the vaccine. So...
so
the current phase, which is like phase 2.
Yes, Nada. So they want to get under 18 vaccine as early as possible, but they are still waiting for the best version of it because children are more vulnerable. They are the future of our for the world. So we cannot take chances with the children, isn't it? So that is why they are still.
And they're saying like they might give it to. I read this article by the UK. They were saying like so when the second phase is done, the third phase they might have a vaccine that's tested on children, ages 5 to 12, because the current one isn't tested on children; it's only tested on adults. So that's why they won't give it to children, and it's also because we have a better immune system, and we're not like we don't have it doesn't affect as much as it does on adults.
Yes, true. The children have a better immune system, true, but you can talk about the children between 10 and 18. They are very, mashallah, growing, and during that stage, your immune system is very good. But still, they might not give for children who are below 10, because still they are, it's not as strong. It's not fully developed, the immune system. So I think maybe in the next 6 months, I think most of us will get vaccinated by the next year. When we start the next academic year, I believe it should be physical.
I think so.
Yes. By then, most of us.
At the beginning, it was unbelievable. Like people were like, "No, it's not going to happen." But then when the vaccine actually came here, there are a lot of people who are actually doing it. I think half of Jeddah already did it. So.
Yes. Yeah. Most of I can say about 10-15 people by far whom I know have got vaccine already. So then the number will increase day by day when we grow more confident about the vaccine, and when the better version is out, even our kids can get vaccine. Inshallah, all of you can get vaccine. Inshallah, let's hope for the best. Inshallah, the next academic year will be at school.
At the beginning, I was like, oh my god, because I watched like so many apocalyptic movies, and it always starts with a virus and then the vaccine, and the vaccine turns you into like zombies or blood-sucking monsters. And I was like, oh my god, we're all gonna turn into zombies. Don't take the vaccine.
It's good for them to spread this.
And then there was like
until you have your exams, you get done with it. Maybe you can spread this news, but not it will not work for more than 3 months now. Yeah. Yes, Rawasit?
I was also going to say, in the UK, when I was back there, in the beginning, we thought that it will turn us into, like, some sort of people. We were, like, literally so scared. To the point, like, I remember when school was banned and, like, every parent stopped their kids from going to school, including my mom. We would cry to go to school.
Yeah, definitely, yes. A few of, I can see, Go ahead,
honestly, if Corona, I really hope Corona finishes so like I can go back, because this is the only reason why I'm here in Saudi Arabia now, because of Corona.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that, sweetie. Yes, you just shifted in it, then this thing started, is it?
Pardon?
Did you shift to Saudi and then the Corona started? So you were...
Yeah, because my mom was like, it's a lot safer back there in Saudi Arabia, Rawson.
Yeah.
My dad is still there, though.
Oh.
He attends uni. He attends uni.
Oh, mashallah. Good, great.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Ramas. Yes, ladies. So, inshallah, let's hope for the best now that we all want to be... we want to be back to our normal lives, so we will make it work, though it doesn't work, and it should work also. So inshallah, we will see what will happen in the next few months. We successfully debated for this entire lesson now. Only 2 minutes are left. Yeah.
Oh my God,
anybody else who wants to talk? Yeah. What did you say, Rabasan?
I was gonna say I didn't realize the time.
Yeah, it is 12:54. We only have a minute left for the lesson to get over. Never mind, we at least had a very good discussion. Very good, ladies. All of you who participated. Good to know your views about all of these things. And I want all of you to speak, actually. Wadir, Hiba, Aftab, anybody else who wants to speak? We have 1 minute left. Jonah, Jumana.
No, Miss Clear.
Okay. Linda. I just love 9B and C. Both the classes, my favorites actually. You are very good at studies, mashallah, intelligent, and when I'm teaching, you always listen. And when I'm asking for your views or I'm asking questions, you come up with the right answer, mashallah. So I enjoy teaching 9B and C, especially. I also teach 9, 10, 11, 12 SAT, which is also, they are my students, very good students, but 9 and 10 are very good interactors, but 11 and 12, the seniors, they don't want to interact a lot. So the interactive class is much better compared to I'm speaking only to the laptop and going on and on and on, and there's no response. So it's always good to share the views and have a discussion kind of a thing. Thank you so much, ladies, for such an interactive session today. All right, then, the homework, the ones who did not submit the homework, you may do it. So we will continue our lesson in our next class, inshallah, and try to wrap up the topic. If you have any further doubts or questions regarding anything about the midterm syllabus or anything, you may ask me now, or you may also later message me. Anything else, ladies? Any more questions or doubts?
No, miss. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Have a wonderful day. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too, sweetie. Take care. Bye-bye. See you later again.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Take
you.
care,
Bye-bye. Take care.